According to a report in Variety, Steven Spielberg's cinematographer Janusz Kaminski's next film is Indiana Jones 5 in 2015. The connection is mentioned in an offhanded remark in a story about Kaminsky's involvement in an online course for aspiring filmmakers without any further details. Christian, buy or sell that Kaminsky is going into production on Indiana Jones 5 in 2015.
I sell it. And I sell it because until I hear that they announced that there's an Indiana Jones 5, there's all these rumors and everything going down, until they announce Indiana Jones 5 is happening, it's for sure, it's going down, then I'm not going to start piecing in, well, that person's doing that and that person's that, because I'm not getting excited yet. Because they still need to get me excited because, have you seen part 4? So I'm not getting excited yet. I would be more excited if I started to hear rumors that Harrison Ford had the fedora on and was testing himself out on the set of episode 7. Then I'd be like, woohoo, that's a cool rumor. This isn't that exciting to me.
I gotta sell it's gonna happen. It's funny because I read the Variety article, and it's a very interesting article. It's about Kaminsky and William Pfister, and I can't remember who the third guy is, but these 3 seasoned Hollywood cinematographers doing an online course about filmmaking in Hollywood. Sounds fascinating, but I'm reading this article, it's not all that long. And just, Kaminsky, he's worked on this Spielberg, and his next project's Indiana Jones 5, and blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, how do you just drop a little something like that in there without it being the headline news on Variety? I think this was a slip. I think maybe this is something Kaminsky's talking about, or it's a rumor they heard from somebody. Like they don't directly source Kaminsky as the guy as saying it. So, look, if there was any validity to this at all, this would have been front page news on every site right now. And so for now, I got to sell it.
Yeah, I sell it because I also sell this whole notion of rumors and conjecture being news. And I think it's a big problem in our industry as entertainment reporters and film reporters. There's so much blather and noise on the internet of rumors and things that are maybe, and you're right, there's been no source that's legit saying this is going to happen.
I'll give you a great example.
Sorry,
go ahead.
I just wanted to defend that sometimes why why rumors are out there too. For film fans, it is excited with the process of what things are going to happen. So if there was something to where, will Indiana Jones come back? Will we have the cinematographer? Yeah. The wills and that kind of, to start conversation, I am actually all for sites. I think that gets the more excitement and actually helps sell tickets if you want to be, but in regards, sometimes people do it irresponsibly.
That's what I'm saying, is that I feel like there's a slippery slope. I agree with you. It's always fun for us film geeks to talk about the possibilities that might exist around these sorts of comments and throwaways. I just feel like it's happening a lot more. It's escalating, and these sites from God knows where are reporting stuff, and then it gets blown up and it's on every site, and then it turns out to not be true. And I just feel like until, like you said, until it's announced, I always have this trepidation around news, and I sell it because we would have heard more of the way marketing is happening around these kinds of films now. There's always these little viral things that get released, and Indiana Jones is such a huge fan favorite. It has such a legacy. They wouldn't just drop it like this. There would be something else. There would be more forethought around how it gets disseminated into the public. So
and that's not to say it's an impossibility that hey, there could be plans in the works, but I just think it's premature to run with something like that. I'll give you a great example, because I agree with you wholeheartedly about how it breaks my heart when we are a part of an online movie news community and movie blogging community, and it breaks my heart when I see our community being directly responsible for willfully misleading our own readers.
Yeah, I agree.
So here's a great example. I'm throwing it out here as a story. This is not one of our items today. I had a bunch of people tweet me, hey Johnny, on AMC Movie Talk today, you're going to talk about this whole thing about Ethan Hawke is going to be Doctor Strange instead of Joaquin Phoenix. It's like, no, we're not going to run with that, because that is a rumor that was started by some site who said they heard it from somebody, and then a bunch of sites, and I read one, I'm not going to name it, but one prominent movie site that said, Joaquin out, Ethan in. Hawke knew Doctor Strange. It's like, that's not true. I mean, is there a chance it's true? Sure, but right now the only source of it is one site said they heard from some unnamed source, and that's not enough to run with headlines like that. Is it fun to speculate? Absolutely, that's what we do as film fans. I mean, that's what we did on Far, Far Away the other day, all day. We speculate because it's fun.
Speculation's different, and I think you're right. I think speculation, when it's housed and announced and named as speculation, is fine, it's great. But when you're saying something is fact, not to, we're getting carried away, that's not what happened here with this Indiana Jones news, but when you're saying something is fact and it's not, it's irresponsible as a journalist. So I feel like this is exciting because I love Indiana Jones, but you're right, you know, Crystal Skull wasn't exactly a home run.
It's garbage.
Don't hold back, tell me how I really feel. But that said, I go back to like how studios behave around these kinds of big releases now. They don't just drop stuff. They have NDAs, and there's all these kinds of things that are built out into experiential marketing and viral marketing, and it just wouldn't be announced this way, and I feel like it is irresponsible for sites to jump on it as if it's legitimate news.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.